Welcome back, folks, to this episode of Grilling Spirits. So, we did a big old Thanksgiving shindig at my brother's house, and we did a lot of filming over there. Unfortunately, we did have some technical issues with some of the equipment. However, this is going to be the rib prep that we did beforehand. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you that, and then I'm going to show you how to finish ribs in the oven afterwards, and then later on we're going to go ahead and do a full rib episode from beginning to end. And then I'm also going to give you a rib technique / recipe on how to do them in the oven as well, just in case you don't have a smoker or you don't feel like dealing with other types of equipment or just want to do it inside. So be on the lookout for those, and check out the upcoming footage. Welcome back, everybody, to this holiday edition of Grilling Spirits. I'm out here at my brother's place, and we're getting ready to go smoke some ribs. So we got four racks of baby back ribs. There's a membrane on here. We're going to go ahead and pull it off. Now, some people will just score it. That's why I bought the knife, but I'm going to try to pull this bad boy off. Yep. It's coming off rather nice. That's one. Usually once you get started, starts to peel off. So. Okay, 2 out of 4. For those who don't know, I spent over 30 years in the restaurant business, and out of those 30 or so, about a dozen in the barbecue business. So learned a couple things here and there. I'll put a recipe in the description below for this particular rub, but what we're going to do is put the celery seed on first, because otherwise if it's in the rub, it's just going to roll right off. Filming an episode. You guys want to come in and say hi to the camera?
Sure.
Come on this side over here, and we can do multiple takes. I can always say it out. This is Brandon.
Yes.
Courtney.
And Courtney.
Hi.
This is my brother's brother-in-law and his girlfriend. So we're here doing some ribs here for the Grilling Spirits episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jaja's the best cook I know, so
Professional.
I can already smell it.
I mean, I wish you guys were here, but
So right now we're doing celery seed on the ribs, and I've got some rub. We're going to rub those and stick them in the smoker for a couple hours and come back and check up on them.
All right. Well, I'm gonna be back out here to check up on
All right, cool. Sounds
we'll
good.
tell you how it tastes.
And with the rub generously. Both sides. Okay, so this is here what you want. These are nice and seasoned up, and this isn't a fancy smoker or anything. It's just a charbroiler pellet smoker. It does take chips. It's starting to smoke now, so I got this set at 275. So we're going to set these in, and we'll come back and hit them with spritz after about an hour or so, and then once we get to 2 hours, we're going to come back out and wrap them, and then we'll throw them back in. Oh, we have smoke. Okay, buddies, into the dungeon you go. We did a combination today of cherry, hickory, and applewood. So that's what's in the smoke box down there. So come back in about an hour. We're going to split these things up. All right, we're back again with my brother John. We're doing Thanksgiving, Grilling Spirits.
Not doing the weighing today, obviously.
No, we're not doing a weigh-in today.
No.
next week maybe.
Been drinking since 9 a.m. It's about 2 o'clock right now.
2 o'clock.
About an hour away. We're doing ribs.
Yes. So the ribs went in the smoker about an hour ago. I'm gonna spritz them again. Oh, actually, I'm gonna spritz them. This is this chicken stock and water. That would keep them from drying out. And then I'm gonna come back out an hour after that and wrap them, and then we'll finish them on the grill.
What kind of barbecue sauce you do?
I'm sorry.
What kind of barbecue sauce do you do?
The barbecue
That's
sauce.
drunk talk, in case you can't figure it out.
Exactly. Yeah, the barbecue sauce I did from scratch. So we'll get into that in a different episode. But
All right, deal.
it's got it's a mustard base with some tomato added to it, some bourbon, a little peach, tiny bit of heat. So it's gonna go well. This rib I put together.
All right, I got a drunken skirt steak going on too. It's gonna be
And
fantastic.
we're gonna do an episode on that later on too.
Rock and roll.
All right. Catch you here soon. Thanks.
Lovely.
Okay, we're back. I'm 2 hours in. Oops, we spritzed these about an hour ago with chicken stock and water. So I'm going to tear off 4 sheets of paper because we've got 4 racks of ribs. And we're going to wrap each rack and throw them back in for about 2 hours, or when the internal temperature hits about 203. We've done it. Spritz both sides, keep them moist. Actually, we're gonna double wrap these. It's a nice little envelope going. Alright, 1 down, 2 to go. 3 to go.
Hey, Jojo. Happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, what's up? Happy
How's it
Thanksgiving.
going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
What's up? How are you? How's it going?
How are you?
Good, how are you? I know.
Oh, you met Tina before?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we've met.
Okay.
How are you?
What you making, man?
This is swine right here. Some
Oh, is it
ribs.
really?
Yeah. You're in the shot, by the way. Oh, this is my baby brother, Mustafa. Say hi to everybody.
Oh, am I?
Oh, there's a camera right here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes. Say hi. We're doing the Thanksgiving edition of Grill and Spirits. This is my
Hi.
sister Halima. This is my nephew Zion. Zion, you want to get the shot?
Say hi.
This way. Come this way.
Over there so you can see.
Oh,
Yeah,
hello.
say hi. And that's my nephew Zion. Sharon, you want to get in the shot? She's like, absolutely not. I'm not being on camera. So, here's what we're getting ready to do. I'm going to turn the broiler on, my oven. You don't want to use the highest setting for your rack. Maybe about 1 down, so you got about 4 to 6 inches, maybe a little bit more, because you don't want to burn your ribs. You just want to be able to finish them. So, the process here is we're going to do the underside first, stick it in the broiler, and then once we begin to see it begin to kind of crust on top, we're going to go ahead and flip it over, do the same thing on the top. And then what we're going to do is flip it back over and sauce the underside, throw it back in the broiler so it begins to caramelize and becomes tacky. And then we're going to flip it again and do the same thing for the top, and that's going to finish it. So, if you like extra sauce afterwards, you can do that as well. Me personally, I'm not really that big of a sauce fan unless it's a sauce that's not too sweet, that's bold and have lots of flavor like the sauce I'm going to use here now. But I do prefer dry rub, and we'll do a different episode on dry rub ribs at a later date and time. So, hope you enjoy the presentation, and we'll see you next time.